Hello everyone, welcome to the second vlog of the channel. Today it is a good day. We've got a brand new aquarium. We've got a Fluval Roma 125 just here in the box. The biggest aquarium I've owned. So my second biggest is my 30 litre Neuro Marabello thingy, majibby. But yeah, I'm so excited to get this set up. So it's going up here on the cabinet, hopefully. Well, it will. I've got a few bits of stuff to put in, like a lot of wood and some plants, but I'm going to take everything out of my old tank and just put it in here. Apart from the fish straight away, obviously, and like a few plants to leave them there, but they'll be moving in a few days when we'll do a separate video on that. But anyway, I'm going to start off with a grand sort of unboxing type of thing. I've already done this once because I ordered one which came Thursday, something like that, and basically I had to send it back because there was a massive crack in the glass due to shipping. So this time, got a refund instead of getting a new one shipped. I just went straight to Pets Home and got it myself because apparently it was in that shop when it says not only available online. So yeah, anyway, I've got to take out these little styrofoam pieces which are really quite unhelpful. I'll just shove them over there for now. I'll tidy this all up in a minute. But yeah, this is the lid sort of thing. I'm going to take the Hoover to this first because there's a few bits of styrofoam stuff in the inside because I've already looked. Yeah, I've got our lid pieces like that. Excuse the state of the playroom, it's a bit messy, not really tidy up too well, but yeah, anyway, this is our light thing. The light goes kind of under there, and we've got a strip of LEDs which are just here in the bubble wrap, which is good. Right, okay, I've checked this before, got it out of the car. Hopefully it is not damaged in any way, which is absolutely perfect. But yes, anyway, this filter is pretty cool. I had a look in it when the original came. But yeah, there's like two sponges and then some well, do you know what, I'll just show you in a minute. But yeah, okay, as well as that we've got our heater in here. I'll show you that as well when it's all set up. And then we've got a digital thermometer. Just looks like a slip of paper to me. Accurate and easy to read, mounts easily on outside glass, removable. I'm gonna have to try that. I don't really know what it's on about on the back. I'll read it and tell you when it's all up. So yes, also in here we've got this box of, I don't know, the other one didn't come on one of these, so quite interesting. Might just be a plug or something. So yeah, look, we've got a plug for something. Put it back in the box for now. But yeah, anyway, while I'm here, these are the pieces of wood we've got. We've got 4. That one's quite old, that's why it looks a bit different. These I got fairly recently. I soaked them, got some gravel, got some other bits and pieces like that. We've got our instructions and some other bits and stuff, and some cool paper. About stuff. Don't really know what that's about. I have to read that because obviously. Okay, but yeah, this is the tank. It's pretty large. Everything looks good. No breakages, no cracks. I mean, there's a few bits of styrofoam and some dog hair already from the dogs. If you know who the dogs are, you've probably seen the last episode. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, let's get this moved up onto there, and I'll join you back when we're ready to do that. I've just got to get some help from my sister. I'm not sure she'll want to be on the video. And so yeah, let's get to moving it, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, so the tank is in place. We've got it all in. It is empty. We're going to scoop it in a minute, but first we've got to go and destroy the other tank. Well, not destroy, but like take it apart, take all the stuff, because what I've got now is definitely not enough, especially something this size. I've got a few more things coming, and I probably will need to buy some more things, but I've got a good amount for now. My only issue is I think the plants will only go to about there, which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It just means there's less plants. It doesn't look as good. I might have a few in one of the corners going really high up, which look pretty cool. But anyway, let's go get that tank done and get all the pieces ready to start building and constructing that scape. Okay, so here we are. We're at the tank. The platies are nice and hungry, which is cool. But yeah, anyway, we've got to take this apart. Yeah, basically just take everything. But I think the plan is, right, we're going to leave 1 or 2 of the plants in just at the back there for them to hide in, because obviously they need somewhere to hide and get away, especially the Pleco and the Tetra, because they like hiding. Hopefully the big tank, though, should give them lots of space to swim around. But yeah, in here taking out the spider wood. This is different wood to the stuff we've got for the other tank, but it should look quite good as like smaller branches. Quite looking forward to using this stuff, especially this. I've got some more stuff like that coming. The only issue is, I would show you, but the selfie stick isn't too helpful, but there is a lot of poop built up under there, which is a bit unhelpful. So I'm going to keep it to smaller patches. I don't want massive clumps of it. So yeah, let's take this apart with one click. And like that, it is empty. So as you can see, it's completely bare. I filled the bucket up with everything that was in there, apart from that one plant just for a bit cover. But looking at them, doesn't look like they need it. The tetra look pretty active all of a sudden, and all the platies. I do apologise for all the poop, but there's not much I can do about that. Hang on. Just got to get my aquarium cloth to wash that off. Mum would be too happy about that. You can see the pleco at the back. He's not too pleased. You've got shrimp there. Can you see that? And you were just at the back, and then there's one on the filter there. But look at all the poo that was underneath that grass. There's a lot at the back as well, but I'm just going to let the shrimp clean it up. Look at that, the tetra. There is that one there, if you can see, the really big female. She's a bit beaten up, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. I might get some more of those actually. If they prove to be active over the next week in there, I'll probably get an extra few to bulk up the shoal a bit. Or the school, I guess. There's 6 of them right now, maybe another 6, but I've got 8 little platies. Look at that, look at the shrimp moving all the shells about, which is cool. The snail shells. There are some snails on these guys. I'm not sure I'm going to wash them off because with these shrimp and the pleco, they haven't got much food and they're not too much of a pest, really. So it's just these shells. If I just don't have shells in, we should be okay. And the shrimp will just move them around. So I can get some they'll eat them, but that doesn't matter anyway. So let's get to escaping our tank. We're going to firstly start off with all the substrates. So let's go and do that now. Okay, so now the plan is, right, we've got this already, got all our plants and our wood. Next we need to add in the substrate. So I just saw in our tanks we've got some black aquarium substrate from Pets at Home. Cheap, well, cheap, looks good, and yeah, fish like it, that sort of thing. You can grow some plants in there, but like relatively easy to grow on. So I'm just going to start off by rinsing the substrate through. We're going to just empty this last bag out into this jug basically, and then put some water through it, and then just tip the substrate in basically. This may take a while, so I'll bring back when we are ready to start doing the hardscape. Because look, there really wasn't much left in that bag, so I've got 2 more bags. And if this isn't enough, I'm going to be pretty annoyed, because it is just expensive when you get 3 or 4 bags. Okay, so the plan for the hardscape is we're going to be using this mapani wood mixed in with the spider wood, as I think you already know. I've probably already told you. So we've got 4 pieces of mapani wood. We're just going to be putting in. I've kind of planned out the sort of hardscape sort of design to begin with. And have those 2 pieces like that, and this piece will be good for the pleco and other small fish to swim through because it's got lots of holes in. And then the next piece we have this like trunk sort of piece, and it's just going to be kind of like that, and hopefully this will fit in perfectly like that. No, we need it more like that. That's how I wanted it, because I planned this out before, like the idea, like where everything's going to go, and that's how it looks, so we can get plants in behind there. I just need to think though, do I bring it forwards a bit? I guess you can't really see from where you're angled at, but look, you see this is the plan. It's a nice little cave, and then there's also lots of holes. We can put some plants in different places. I think I might angle this a bit more instead of it going a bit more flat. I might go a bit more diagonally with that bit out, so the cave sort of thing's a bit bigger. We can have more plants around the back for mollies or platies or whatever we decide to go for. Can hide and have their babies if we do have more live bears than just the platies. Well, like on their own basically, and lots of places to hide. But this fourth piece of wood, sorry, this piece of mapani wood, I really don't know what to do because it's kind of flat and a bit interesting. As you can see, I could have done with an extra bag of substrate, but it doesn't matter too much. We can get another bag if we need another bag, but we've got enough. And in that sort of gap there, we're going to put those plants there, because that's the sort of carpety sort of bit. We can chop it up to wrap it around the place if we need to. That's what I did with the other tank. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to mess around with the hardscape a bit more, and I'll join you back when we've got a good idea, and then we'll already start planting. Well, not planting, but like putting in the plants in a time-lapse sort of mode, which should be pretty cool. And then we can fill it up, which should be the best bit. So yeah, catch you guys in a second. Okay, so far, this is what we've got. There's a few bits obviously that need changing and will look better when the water's full. Like all these plants won't be drooping over. And yeah, so down there I've just noticed I need to add some more substrate. This bit's looking good. We're going to have to mix in some more substrate again, flatten it out a bit. Around here we need some more plants, but I've kind of used everything apart from these small sort of bits and pieces I've got of other plants, which I'm going to wedge in sort of gaps in places, like in between those logs there and that sort of thing. This side looks quite good over here, but there's still lots of things got to be added in, different texture, different types of plants. I like this sort of bit, but over here is very bare, and we're gonna address that the best we can with what we've got. But I've got some new stuff coming soon. So yeah, this is what I've got to do. I'm gonna fill it. Actually, I was thinking with all these small bits, it's actually quite challenging knowing where to put them with all the stuff drooping over. So I'm thinking filling it up to about here, maybe. Something like that, where most of the plants have raised up to the surface-ish. And then planting those small bits, and then filling it up completely and adding in the bacteria in the safe start, or whatever it's called, that sort of stuff. And then, yeah, we should be ready, and I'll take you on a tour around, and then I'll be the end of the video. Hopefully the time-lapse looks good. Our time-lapse been putting this in. I think I was stood in front of the camera most of it, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, fill this up, start on planting the small sort of bits. And yeah. I'll be back when I'm ready to show you the finished product with the water fully up, that sort of thing. Okay, so the tank is all set up. The filter heater and stuff like that is in. It's not looking too good because there is loads of bubbles on the glass and that sort of thing. And we need lots of plants. Just plan this. I'll put every single one I have in there, apart from a few that just look quite disgusting. Yeah, I need a lot more. This sort of area here is more done than the rest. It could do with some more work. We need lots of plants around the back, still around here, and coming out around here and down in that sort of area. But going shopping soon, hopefully. That shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, everything's done, filled up, that sort of thing. What's next? Yes, plugging everything in. All the cables are down there, ready to be plugged in. I just need to put them in, well, basically. So I'm going to put the... Oh, there's a massive spider down the back. Maybe I shouldn't have just done that. Blew him off. Now I've got to stick my hands under there. Oh well. Anyway, let's plug this thing in. So we're going to start with the filter, and then hopefully the light, and then the heater, so you can just see what you're doing. The light, though, doesn't really have a switch on it, which is a bit of an interesting one. But yeah, let's grab this cable, wherever it is. Here we are. Just do it around, Colin. Alright, there we go. Filter is on. Next we've got our lights to plug in. Next is lights. Oh, look at that, it's just come alive. And then we've got the heater, which is arguably the most important part, because otherwise I can't have my fish in there and I have to have goldfish. Heater, heater, light and filter on. That looks so good. That light is so perfect. It does show you really, well, these bubbles will probably be gone by the morning, but it shows you how good it looks. We just need more plants, but apart from that, it's looking good. We need to get rid of these bubbles though. Right, anyway, the final part, just got to put in our safe start on our AquaSafe stuff. So yeah, I'm going to put that in. I don't really know what I'm doing with this stuff, but let's have a read on the back here. A good thing about this tank is it's actually quite simple to set up, apart from the filter, and that's it's just a bit confusing with all the components you've got to add on. Apart from that though, it's really good from what I've seen so far. It's a really good size for like an extension, because I've had my 30 litre for about 3 and a bit years, which has been perfect, but I really want to like get something a bit bigger, and this thing is brilliant. I definitely recommend this to someone who's been in the hobby for a year or two or something like that and wants to get into it. From what I've seen so far, I really like this, and the build quality looks really nice, is very strong, and well yeah, basically lots of space. You can have more fish, because in my old one I can only keep my platies and tetra and my pleco and shrimp. That might be pushing it a bit, especially with 8 platies, but they do keep breeding, so that's why. So yeah, I can have a lot more, but not like loads and loads, but obviously a lot more, and do a little bit more different things with it. So yeah, that's really it, really. So I'm saying, what's next? Yes, tune in a few days, like 2 or 3, and we'll be moving these guys in. So it's Monday today. I'll be moving them in on Wednesday, just because I've added in this stuff. But yeah, that video will be up on Wednesday or Thursday. This is probably going to go up tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. So yeah, if you have enjoyed, tune in for the next one, basically. Subscribe, like, comment, see what you want put in there here, because I'm going to take your comments into consideration. Obviously though, what I can get, because the things in there going in, and then some extra community sort of fish, maybe some mollies, because I like mollies, they're cool. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Yeah, see you soon.